Statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you, and we're early in the week. Tim Mount will be my guest. He'll be coming along here in a little bit. And you're there, I'm here, and I'm glad to be here, always. Who? I was talking with one of my producers. So, I told you, I shared yesterday that piece of information. I was in California last week and attending the Natural Products Trade Show, and I said I would share with you some of the things I learned and what happened while there. So, on Saturday evening, I was at a dinner, and I was invited to go, and it was just a small group of people, half dozen maybe. And among them was Dr. Michael Murray. And Dr. Murray is a regular guest on Let's Talk Nutrition. Many of you know that, and you know who he is. He's one of the leading figures in the world of natural health and medicine, you know, in our country and perhaps even globally for that matter. Very well respected, and I've known him for years, and he's a friend and colleague. So during the course of the dinner, we were talking about this and that, and talking about the show. And he said to me, he was talking to everybody, but he was directing his question to me, and he said, do you remember, Dr. Garko, do you remember that guy that he was in the military? I think he was a general, and he was on the show. He would call in. He was a listener. And you always have all kinds of advice in this. And I said, yeah. And I said, are you referring to Colonel Gristy? He said, yeah, that's the guy. And I said, first of all, I'm amazed that you remember that. And Colonel Gristy was a regular listener of the show, and he would attend the various live remotes that I would do, appearances throughout the Tampa Bay area in health stores. And he was the nicest man and was very dialed into his health, and he was in the Army and had quite an interesting career. It was tough. He had some difficult moments while in the military. And so Dr. Murray mentioned to me, he says, yeah, remember that sheet of paper we had his little protocol laid out? And I said, yeah, I remember all that. And I said to him and everybody at the table, I said, so there's a story I can tell you about him. He said, yeah. I said, one day I was driving into the studio, and the phone rang, and the number came up on the panel in the car with no name. Typically, I won't take that call. I don't know who it is. No, they can leave a message. But this on this particular day, on this occasion, I took the call, and it was Colonel Gristy. Stephen, do you remember Colonel Gristy? You remember he used to call in? Do you remember him?
Yeah. What was his first name? Because I don't recall the name Gristy.
I don't remember his first name because that's all I knew him by was Colonel Gristy.
Yeah, I was going through old winner lists trying to pull up the name.
He won.
Yeah, he won quite a bit. But he very regular caller, like you said, very dialed into his health, very very insightful.
Yeah, he was a nice man. So one day he calls me. I'm headed here. I'm headed to the station. He said, Dr. Garko. I said, yes. He said, this is Colonel Gristy. I said, oh, Colonel Gristy. I said, nice to hear from you. I don't know how he got my phone number myself, but he got it. Maybe I gave it to him at some point. And he said, I called to thank you for all the years you've been on and everything I learned while you've been broadcasting. I've learned from you on the show and your show. He said it was, it really made a difference for me, and he was going on about that, and I thanked him. I said, well, thank you very much, Colonel Gristy, and I'm in my own mind, I'm asking myself, why is he telling me this? And he said, I also called to tell you that I'm dying. I have stage 4 liver cancer. I mean, I didn't know whether I was taken aback. I'm driving and I'm trying to process this, if you can imagine, right? And I said, oh my goodness. And he said, yeah, I don't have much time. He said, I'm going to move back home with my son. And we talked a little bit about this. And I expressed my concern and my regret, and I was so sorry to hear that. Well, he did pass away. It wasn't long thereafter. And shortly after he passed away, I got another phone call, and it was from his son. And his son called to thank me for my relationship with his father, and his father spoke of me all the time, and this and that. And so, why am I telling you this story? I'm telling you the story because what I was talking about at this dinner on Saturday night in California was why I do the show and the relationship that you establish with people when you do a show such as this. And as I stand here before you, I am standing talking to you, I can tell you from the very first day of this show until this very moment, one of the things that was on my mind was to be able to connect. And that it wasn't about information. It wasn't about this or that. It was about people. And having a relationship with the listener of the show. And I knew that would be the most important thing. There was no doubt in my mind about it. And Colonel Gristy, at this dinner, when Dr. Murray brought his name up, it reminded me yet again, in a very dramatic way, why we do this show, why I do it, produce it, host it, and everybody involved. And that is to make that connection with people, and to be a voice for not just the information, but the way that you might want to think about something or talk about it or consider it, and to try to persuade people that there are other ways to think about things, do things, and feel, and to consider them. And I just wanted to tell you that, lest we forget what this show is about, notwithstanding all the information that comes across the transom, all of the guests, when you put it all together, it's really, at the end of the day, about connection. And many people, thousands of people listen to this show, and we know from the research, people listen to radio for many different reasons. Just to have sound in a room, for companionship, for a multitude of reasons. But one thing I know for sure, people won't listen if you're not connected to them in some form or fashion. For those of you who are new to Let's Talk Nutrition, that's just to give, and those who've been a long time listener, just to sort of hit the reset button and let you know why I do the show. Dr. Murray reminded me of that when he brought up Colonel Gristy. When you have a guest, when you have a listener that calls you to tell you that they're passing away, I'm just saying, that's a lot of responsibility. I accept it, but it just shows you how you can connect. This is mediated communication. There's something that comes between me and you, and that's the technology. Nevertheless, it doesn't, in my mind, doesn't make it any less interpersonal. You are listening to Let's Talk Nutrition, coast to coast. Where
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
Did you know that the most common form of calcium supplement today is calcium carbonate, also known as limestone? You don't eat rocks as part of your balanced diet, so why would you choose to supplement your bone health nutritional needs with limestone? Our bodies understand and seek whole food sources of nutrition. New Chapter is proud to deliver Bone Strength Take Care, a calcium complex that delivers key bone health nutrients in the form of whole food, not rocks. Bone Strength Take Care also delivers key bone nourishing nutrients, including vitamins D3 and K2. Vitamin K2 is of critical importance as it ensures calcium is placed in the bone where it's needed and stays out of the arteries where it's not. Discover for yourself the whole food bone health alternative to rocks. Bone Strength Take Care, the best-selling natural bone health supplement in America. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Are you tired of taking vitamin pills or powders? How about gummy vitamins with high fructose corn syrup or coloring? Finally, you have a choice with Nature's Dynamic whole food gummy supplements and probiotics made by a dad. Imagine getting benefits of your garden in a delicious gummy supplement. Nature's Dynamics utilizes organic, plant-based vitamin and mineral sources with non-GMO, gluten, soy, and dairy-free ingredients in a delicious gummy for the whole family. Nature's Dynamics has Berry Garden gummies made by a dad, multivitamin omega-3 and probiotics for kids, body boost joint relief, whole food bone and calcium gummy, whole food immune and vitamin C gummy, whole food omega-3 gummy, Be Beautiful hair, skin, and nails gummy, prenatal plus gummy, whole food probiotics for digestive support, and body boost energy and wellness multivitamin for him and her in a delicious, easy to digest gummy. To learn more about Nature's Dynamics or to find a retailer near you, visit naturesdynamics.com or madebyadad.com. Nature's Dynamics, garden to gummy supplements made by a dad.
Energy, energy, and more energy. Everyone needs it. But did you know you can get the energy you need quick through the powers of wild forest extracts? Wild chaga and birch bark were a secret source of energy and power for Russian athletes years ago, making them unbeatable. Now you too can experience real energy and power like you've never dreamed possible. Wild chaga is the world's top source of SOD, superoxide dismutase, that critical enzyme that blocks the aging process and keeps your cells healthy. Wild birch extract is the world's top source of betulin, a natural sterol needed by every cell of the body. And healthy cells mean a healthy you, and a more powerful one too. Chaga birch bark is also good for your heart, healthy cholesterol, and even helps build healthy arteries. No wonder it's known as the king of all herbs. So take your Chaga Charge tea with wild birch bark every day and Chaga Max capsules from North American Herb and Spice and get that maximum energy you need. Also available in liquid as Chago Power Drops. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natrol, Own Your Health, Alga Life, Algae for Life, Neocell, the true science of collagen, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace, now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. If you just tuned in, Tim Mount is my guest in this first portion of the show, and I have my military officers mixed up. That was not Colonel Gristy, it was Colonel Dixon. And his first name was Willard. That's who I was referring to. I know a Colonel Gristy as well. But Colonel Dixon, it was Colonel Dixon. I know some of you probably remember him. And it's been a couple of years now or so that he's passed away. He was a great listener, great supporter of the show. Appreciate him. Tim Mount is my guest. He's an educator for Neocell. He's been on my show a number of times. I saw him at Expo West. He didn't see me. He's sitting in the booth and talking to people, walked by several times. I think that was you, Tim, or was that, or you have a twin?
Sometimes I wish I had a twin at that show because it's so busy. I'm barely get a minute to breathe.
You were pretty busy.
Yeah, our booth was slammed again this year, and I think the big takeaway that I got from it was that large retailers are now bringing in, like non-traditional health food stores are bringing in collagen, and that's always a great sign because it basically reflects society and says the average person these days is recognizing the benefits of collagen. Grocery chains of 300 and 500 stores are going, hey, we need to add this because just our general shoppers are requesting it. And so it's a neat transition to see collagen go to that kind of large scale of recognition and benefits for really the whole population.
Huh. Yeah, I was on a tight schedule and I had people to talk and videotape. I was trying to get into your booth to chat with you and do a little vignette and videotape it, but I walked by 3 or 4 times and you were sitting there. Every time there was somebody or standing talking to somebody, you were pretty well consumed. So never did get a chance to meet up with you. Nevertheless.
Well, yeah, you might be able to hear it in my voice too. I think I didn't stop talking for 3 days straight.
Well, every time I saw you, you were talking. So you had a good show, and so now you're finding that traditional stores, grocery stores, you said?
Yeah, grocery stores, large chains,
wanting to sell your products.
Yeah, I think that collagen has reached that tipping point where enough people have tried it. It's just a snowball effect. It can start off small, and then we notice that most people take collagen and then they go, hey, I'm taking this Neocell stuff at the family dinner table, and mom and grandma start trying it, and then soon enough you have whole families that are taking it, and I think that's just spread. The more people that are taking it, the more recommendations that we get, and it's gotten to that point where it's just hit the tipping point where large grocery chains are now going, hey, I think we need this stuff in our store.
It's interesting. So from the data that your company has collected, and I don't know how or in what forms you may do this, I suspect there's a different number of ways to get this information, but my question is, what do you think are the top 2 or 3 reasons why people are gravitating toward taking collagen-based kinds of products, such as the ones at Neocell? What are their motivations or reasons?
The first reason is always beauty. It seems like we think, from what we can tell, about 85 to 90% of people begin taking Neocell products for beauty reasons. The interesting thing is it switches after the first bottle or 2, and the reason they keep taking it is not for the skin benefits necessarily. It's because a number of research studies have shown collagen can help with systemic pain and inflammation and mobility for their joints. And so the internal feeling of the Neocell benefits really outweighs the external beauty benefits. Even if that's how you kind of get your foot in the door, that's the long-term benefit of it, is people just go, wow, I'm waking up and I just feel so much better. I'm going to keep taking this stuff.
In terms of, is it, so there initially you're saying that consumers are drawn to the idea of collagen for beauty purposes, and specifically what in that category? Usually
it's skin and wrinkle reduction, anti-aging. So they want their skin to be smoother, the fine lines to go away, or at the very least stop the progression. But every once in a while we'll get a hair or a nail benefit person where their nails are chipping or they can't grow their hair back, and collagen, of course, is great for that too. But usually it's that wrinkle reduction is the biggest issue.
And of course, in the cosmetic industry, collagen products abound. I mean, there are all kinds of collagen products.
Yeah, there's collagen. There's a number of other things that we use in our products, like hyaluronic acid, for example, is very popular topically as well. We see that as maybe a nice complement, maybe a shorter-lived benefit, because most of those molecules can't penetrate the epidermis, the outer layer of the skin there. And so it might provide a lot of times a quick hydration benefit. But, by the end of the day or even halfway through the day, that lotion or serum has worn off. And a lot of people are realizing that internally, is the way to go, because that's the long term. That's how your body rebuilds itself and rehydrates itself for more than just a few minutes.
Got it. And collagen is the primary or main structural protein in what's called the extracellular space. That's the space between your cells relative to various connective tissues. And as this main component of connective tissue, it turns out to be it is the most abundant protein in humans and mammals generally.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit TakeSolace.com. Solace, for healthy sleep naturally.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When it's tonight.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Nature's Dynamics. Garden to Gummy supplements made by Dad. American Biotech Labs. Your daily immune system support. Renew Life. The Digestive Care Company. Country Life. A leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica. The enzyme experts. Nutrix Hawaii. More nutrition, better health. Purely Hawaiian. North American Urban Spice. The only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
We're back. Welcome to the show. My guest is Tim Mount, educator for Neocell, talking about collagen, why it's important, and how you can get it into your body. I made the point, make no mistake how important this is. I said that it's the structural protein that's found in the extracellular space. It's that extracellular space is what's holding those cells together in your various tissues, especially connective tissues. And collagen is found in fibrous tissues such as tendons, ligaments, skin. You'll find it in cartilage, bone, the cornea of your eye, corneas, blood vessels, your gut, the discs, your vertebrae, intervertebral discs, dentin in your teeth. So it's pretty abundant. As I say, it's the most abundant structural protein in the body. Tim, welcome back. So you we can talk about why it's so important, but how we get this into our bodies another matter. Can people eat their way to sufficient levels of collagen? Can they do that through diet?
You know, it's funny you bring that up, and I'm glad you do. No, just in the general diet, you can't. Unfortunately, collagen is a very difficult protein to digest and absorb. So just like hair, which is made of keratin, is non-digestible. If you ate a ball of hair, it's probably going to pass right through you. Same thing goes with collagen for the most part. This year at Expo, Dr. Garko, when you were walking by, did you get a chance to check out any of Chef Chen's wonderful creations at our booth?
No, I did not.
Oh man,
because I was on the move. I was on the move. I did not. Go ahead.
Overload there. Yeah, I know that there's a lot to try and a lot to eat, but we had a famous TV chef that was cooking at our booth and using our Dermamatrix, and I thought that was such a neat way to, as you say, get it into your body, because collagen does need to be supplemented. It can't be obtained in large amounts through the diet. So if you are able to incorporate it into some of your recipes, it just makes it that much more nutritious, and it's an easy way to take your collagen, because instead of popping another pill, if you put in an unflavored, odorless powder like our Dermamatrix, you're getting collagen, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C, and it actually helps with consistency of a lot of things that he was making too. And it was just the most delicious food. You had no idea it's also a supplement. It was pretty incredible.
What is the product called? What's the name?
So we had Dermamatrix.
Dermamatrix
Is a new version of our super collagen powder, basically.
And he was using it in cooking. He was using it as an ingredient.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of people think of, say, mixing a powder into their protein smoothie in the morning or something along those lines. And he just took it that extra step further, where he made some chili. He was making some salad, like a raw salad dressing. He made this zucchini pasta. It was actually raw zucchini pasta.
Wow.
Like this nut spaghetti sauce. It was just absolutely amazing. So if anybody's interested, we've been posting them on our Facebook page, and you can Google Chef Chen, C-H-E-N, and check out some of his recipes with collagen. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, go to Neocell's Facebook page and like the page, and you can stay in touch with what's going on and what they're doing. Yeah, that's interesting, using these compounds as ingredients in cooking. I think it's a great idea. And so let's be clear, so that sometimes people are driving, they can't take notes. I do a lot of repetition around here. Yeah, you mentioned like two products that they're very similar. Name them again.
Sure. Super Collagen is our best-selling powder. It's the one that most people are familiar with. It's been the number one seller in the entire nation for over 30 years now. So that's Super Collagen powder. The Derma Matrix is a slight jump up, where it's also an unflavored powder, but it also has hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So either one of those, Super Collagen powder or Derma Matrix, would be perfect to add to nearly any recipe and get your collagen. And if you use Derma Matrix, hyaluronic acid and vitamin C as well.
So you can use the Super Collagen and the Derma Matrix in a protein shake if you wanted to, right?
Yeah, protein shakes would be fine. We say don't mix it with too much other protein just for maximum benefit. But a lot of people are doing, say, fruit smoothies.
Okay,
smoothies,
that's all right. So let's correct that then. So use it in like a smoothie with berries, with blueberries, or whatever, right?
Exactly, yeah. And I'll be honest with you, I personally take it with just a little bit of kind of individual amino acids. I tend to take it after a workout. So I have some BCAAs and some glutamine in my smoothie that I mix up. And I also add collagen. I don't notice any drop in effectiveness from that. But don't just be, eating a steak right before taking your collagen, or mixing it with a huge amount of, say, soy protein or something like that.
Mm-hmm. And in both of those, in the Super Collagen, is it just collagen, or do you have other compounds in there?
Super Collagen was the original. It's just pure 100% collagen.
Okay.
And then the Derma Matrix came along after that with the hyaluronic acid and vitamin C.
Okay, you have hyaluronic acid in the Derma Matrix, and anything else other than hyaluronic acid?
Just the vitamin C, and that's it. So
yeah, the vitamin C helps potentiate the absorption and synthesis of the collagen, doesn't it?
Yeah, and it helps hold it together once it's in the body as well, too, so it doesn't disintegrate. It remains strong. Those fibers are nice and structurally sound with the vitamin C as a part of them.
Is it... I know that many people, men and women and men, whatever, buy collagen products for health, for beauty purposes. Is it a hard sell to try and convince them that, this is also good for, and then you go down the list? They say, yeah, but that's those damn wrinkles that I'm worried about.
I think it's one of those things where I start saying, well, yeah, it's great for your eyes, your digestion, your cardiovascular system, your connective tissue. And eventually, they're like, yeah, sure. The more benefits you list, the more skeptical they become. But then they just don't realize, or they don't know, that collagen really is the foundation of nearly every tissue except for your brain and your nerve endings. That's the only tissue in your body that isn't dependent upon collagen. So there really is all of those benefits. Your organs wouldn't be able to function without it, any of them. So, it can be, because I think joints it's a little bit more accepted.
We'll be right back.
Are you suffering from those awful allergies? Hay fever, sneezing, watery eyes. Here's some advice you won't want to miss.
I'm a doctor, and my patients used to dread allergy season. But then I discovered A-Vogel Allergy Relief, a unique combination of natural ingredients that usually addresses every one of my patients' symptoms. And while it's clear that the vast majority of my patients benefit significantly from A-Vogel Allergy Relief, what's even more amazing is that after using it, at least half of my patients' symptoms didn't return. As a doctor, that's the kind of outcome my patients and I can appreciate.
Get doctor-recommended A-Vogel Allergy Relief for your allergy symptoms. It's proven safe, it doesn't make you drowsy, it's fast-acting, and it may even help prevent your allergies from returning. Available at vitamin discount centers, Richards, Rollin' Oats, Vitamin Shop, Nutrition Smart, and other fine health food stores.
Feeling tired after your meal? Occasional gas, bloating, or indigestion at inopportune times? You may have an enzyme deficiency. Did you know that many common digestive discomforts can be caused by poor digestion? When food isn't completely digested, it begins to ferment in the digestive tract, which may cause uncomfortable symptoms. Digest Gold, America's #1 selling enzyme product, offers unparalleled support for your digestive needs. It contains exclusive blends of enzymes optimized to be 3 times stronger and work more than 6 times faster than other leading digestive supplements. With just 1 capsule per meal, Digest Gold offers support to break down carbohydrates, fats, fiber, and protein. Enzymedica products are all natural, vegetarian, contain absolutely no fillers, and are vegan and kosher when possible. You'll find Digest Gold and other Enzymedica products at fine health food stores near you. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michael Murray with a minute of important health news. One of my all-time favorite natural products is a special extract of licorice known as DGL. DGL is short for deglycyrrhizated licorice, but I tell my patients that it stands for darn good licorice. DGL is made by removing the compound in licorice that can raise blood pressure in some people. Double-blind clinical studies have shown DGL is quite useful in healing stomach and intestinal ulcers. In fact, in head-to-head studies, it has actually outperformed popular anti-ulcer drugs. But rather than inhibit the release of stomach acid, DGL stimulates the normal defense mechanisms that prevent ulcer formation and promote healing. Clinical studies have not only shown DGL to be extremely effective, but also that it is completely without side effects. Clearly, DGL is a better choice.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted best independent chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Are you waking up each day to the life you have to live or to the life you want to live? Better health shouldn't be left to chance. Smart choices to living longer and stronger include making Kyolic aged garlic extract a part of your daily routine. For years, medical researchers have recommended adding Kyolic to the diet as a powerful tool to enhancing overall heart and immune health. Recent clinical studies at UCLA Medical Center using Kyolic suggest that garlic may slow plaque formation in the arteries and support healthy cholesterol and homocysteine levels. Previous research also shows Kyolic may enhance your immune system defenses. Kyolic is organic, odorless, and the only antioxidant garlic supplement available worldwide. Maintaining a healthier you could extend your life. Your wellness begins with Kyolic aged garlic extract, available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold. Visit kyolic.com, that's KYOLIC.com, or call 1-800-421-2998 for a free sample today.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation, Natural Factors, where great health begins, Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless, A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition, talking with Tim Mount from Neocell. And I remember in my anatomy and physiology class when we talked about that extracellular matrix and ground substance and all that. At the time when you're doing these things, you're studying, you're saying, when am I going to use this? How am I going to talk about this? And here you find yourself, in fact, using it and talking about it. That extracellular matrix is so critical. All the functions that it serves, and it's made up of different classes of molecules, biomolecules, like these structural proteins, collagen being one of them, elastin another, for example. But there's also made up of specialized proteins, fibronectin and laminins and some other things, and there's proteoglycans that are there as well. So it's very complex, and it's interesting how it all comes together and holding cells together and cells communicating with one another through that matrix. Yeah, it's complicated but interesting. Tim, welcome back. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to do is persuade people to consider keeping their collagen levels at an optimum level. So that matrix is nourished and people end up looking better and actually feeling better. You were mentioning that a lot of people take collagen for their joints, yes?
Yeah, very much so. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably the most important supplement when it comes to joint health that you could have, and I think a lot of people think glucosamine chondroitin, but in reality, collagen is making up the majority of all of that connective tissue, and it's usually the part that's damaged when somebody gets an injury. Ligaments and tendons are over 86% collagen, for example. So if you twist your ankle, you're very literally destroying your collagen, and you have to rebuild that collagen in order to heal that ankle. But any pain and inflammation is usually an inflammation of that collagen tissue as well.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned super collagen product, and you mentioned the Derma Matrix. You also have a liquid delivery system as well for people to get collagen into their body, no?
Yeah, it's called Super Collagen Pomegranate Liquid, and it's basically a pre-mixed liquid of what would be our super collagen powder, but it also contains some superfruit concentrates and antioxidants to give it the flavoring, so you get the antioxidant benefit as well. And Dr. Garko, actually, at the show, I'm not sure if you had a chance to try it out, but we have a couple of new joint products as well that are brand new, soon to be released from the public. I'm not sure if you had a chance to check them out.
What are they?
We have our Joint Bursts, which is a complement to our Beauty Bursts, which are a little bit more beauty and skin focused. So it's collagen, hyaluronic acid, and then turmeric for a healthy inflammatory response. And then Move Matrix, which is a capsule, but it's a very high dose, potent formula for joint hydration and inflammation and pain.
Is that MOVE, Move?
Yeah, Move Matrix, like you're moving around.
Mm-hmm. Are those two? Those two products are not yet on the market, or they are?
Very, very soon.
Very soon.
They'll be out in stores before people realize it. But we were debuting it, and I think a lot of people love the taste. It's a tropical tang flavor of our Joint Bursts, and so we got some really good positive feedback, and it's a nice way to take a joint supplement without having to pop another pill.
Yeah, people are always looking for different delivery systems rather than just pills. Look at liquids, powders, the bursts. How would you describe these bursts? Like a chew?
Yeah, we call them soft chews.
Soft chews. Okay.
It's almost like a healthy Starburst to some degree.
Mm. Healthy and Starburst in the same sentence.
I was going to say, not that I like to equate our food or our supplements with candy, but the consistency of them is similar. But we keep the calories low. We don't put very much sugar in there. It's all natural flavoring, so definitely a healthy version, and of course you get all those wonderful nutrients that we include as well.
The majority of consumers that take your product, male or females?
Females for sure, but we're seeing that more males are taking it as the years go by.
And, of course, Neocell products are sold in fine health stores throughout the United States. Are you in any other countries?
Oh, yeah. We're worldwide. We are loved overseas. Asian countries are obsessed with collagen. And, of course, I think one of the things Chinese and Japanese cultures especially value aging gracefully so well, and just clear out shelves when they come over for a visit to America. I've literally heard.
What is up with that? I mean, what?
I don't know.
Have you all talked about that? Try to figure out what, or you just go with it? I mean,
yeah, it's one of those things. We know that it can be fairly expensive to export, so it can be higher priced in some of the other countries. I think we're a little bit spoiled by fairly reasonable prices for 1 month supplies of our Neocell products here. But they come over and it's like, hey, let's just get a whole suitcase, and literally they'll empty an entire shelf into a suitcase.
Didn't you tell me that one of your products in the Middle East sells for some ridiculous amount of money?
Yeah, I think it was our Super Collagen tablets. I believe it was $250 American is what it translated to.
A bottle.
And over here, it's,
a bottle.
Yeah, per bottle, and it's $24.95 here.
$25 here, $250 in the Middle East.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. But you know what? They pay it over there, and it kind of puts things into perspective. If somebody's willing to pay that much for a Neocell product over there, and we're getting it for relatively inexpensive, I mean, we should feel lucky, I think. But the value is justified in their eyes for it. So
that's amazing. Go to Neocell.com and learn more about Neocell. We're showing, if you're watching the show, we're showing some of the biotin bursts that they have. We just showed we're showing different products. The show does stream. There's a Keratin Hair Volumizer by Neocell. That's there too. All kinds of products. It's there. Tim, it's always a pleasure. Sorry I didn't get the chance to talk to you face to face. I understand you all had a good party as well, I was told. I didn't get a chance to go to that either. So
we hopefully will see you on the next show, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pleasure to be there.
For sure. Always a pleasure to have you on. Neocell, Neocell.com. Come back. We'll continue in the second hour. We'll see what we have to serve up now.
statements made during this broadcast regarding products or the claims made about specific products have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Products and treatments discussed are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent disease. Make your physician aware of all nutritional supplements used and immediately notify your physician if you have any health concern or undiagnosed sign or symptom. Let's Talk Nutrition is a health talk show that features scientists, authors, nutrition specialists, personal trainers, holistic healers, and experts in traditional, natural, and integrative medicine. Listen for a chance to win daily prizes and follow Let's Talk Nutrition on Facebook and Instagram at Let's Talk Nutrition or on Twitter at LTN Radio. It's time for some inspiration. Tune in to get fit and healthy. It's time to talk about nutrition. Nutrition for your body, your mind, your spirit. It's time to talk about proper exercise, stress relief, eating well, and supplementation to help. Get ready to take charge of your health because your health is your wealth and the wealth of those who care about and love you. It's time for Let's Talk Nutrition with Dr. Michael Garko. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Great to be with you. And we're into the second portion of the show. My guest in this part will be Graham Rigby with New Chapter. Graham's been on my show before. We'll talk with him a little bit, see what's going on at New Chapter, what's on his mind. I think we're going to talk, I know we're going to be talking about energy. That is one of the more prevailing themes on the show, and one of the most frequent questions I get. One of the most frequent questions I get is, how can I get more energy? Yeah. And sometimes people don't like the answer that I give them. Yeah. We'll talk about that. So we're going to get into this business of energy. Everybody complaining about energy. I keep mentioning how important it is to, food. You got to eat. People eat for a variety of different reasons, but food has the healing properties that we need to keep ourselves healthy and to help create, sustain, and in fact, in times when necessary, reclaim our health. Paradox is, of course, food, it can be lethal to our health. We know that. That's obvious. We talk about that on the show. Foods that heal, foods that can hurt you. And it would be a good thing if at times we ate the things that weren't healthy for us and we had some side effect that would be so noxious that we wouldn't eat that food anymore. But it doesn't work out that way, does it? So we keep trying to educate ourselves about these different foods and a class of foods that has emerged, and a term that's thrown around a lot, and I'm sure my guest knows about it. They're very smart at New Chapter. They're dialed into all of this, and this concept of superfoods. And in particular, superfruits. Turns out that the berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, and whatnot, are really superfruits, in particular blueberries. And there are any number of, if you go on PubMed, you'll find any number of studies with blueberries. Well, there's a study trending out of the American Chemical Society that is quite interesting. Given the all-out effort that is being made to try and moderate the effects of Alzheimer's, cure Alzheimer's, prevent Alzheimer's, with all these different therapies and primarily pharmaceuticals, here we have simple blueberries in this study. And it is considered a superfood fruit because there is some research to show that it can even lower the risk of heart disease and cancer, for that matter. And the researchers from the American Chemical Society are claiming that may be yet another weapon in the war against Alzheimer's disease. Now, these blueberries have what are called polyphenols in them, and these polyphenols, and it's a category, and there are subcategories within it. So, the consumption in this study, they were able to. It was really, I guess, two studies. The long and the short of it all is that the two studies that were conducted indicate that blueberries may be in fact more effective in treating patients with cognitive impairments. Now, you may be wondering, well, what happens what about eating pie, blueberry pie, and baking with blueberries? Does anything happen to the polyphenol content? Does it get diminished because of the heat? And I thought about that, and sure enough, I found a study, again, from the American Chemical Society, as it turns out. And they did a little experiment. They published it in the Journal of Agriculture and Food Chemistry. And they found that the baking of the cooking of the blueberries did affect the polyphenol content. And they looked at what they call cooking. There's a thing called proofing, which is when the dough rises before cooking, and then there's baking itself. And they looked at all three of those processes. And they found that all three had mixed effects on the blueberries' polyphenols, like the anthocyanins, procyanidins, quercetin, and the phenolic acids found in the blueberries, these special cases of polyphenols. And the anthocyanin levels dropped by 10 to 21%. The levels of the smaller procyanidin, what they call oligomers, got a boost. They went up a little bit. The phenolic acids increased. So the long and the short of it was, even though there was a little drop in the anthocyanins, the cooking or using these in baking with the blueberries still was able to maintain most of its polyphenol effect, if you will. So I guess it's okay to eat that blueberry pie. Blueberries. The power of blueberries and strawberries and all the berries. I mean, it's just amazing. And we keep looking for all these very complicated, sophisticated pharmaceutical answers. I'm not opposed to the search for pharmaceuticals to help. I'm not opposed to that idea. Whatever can get it done. But sometimes things are right in front of us. And nature, there's no greater scientist than nature, right? And I think there's some catchy phrase that you have at New Chapter, right, Graham? Something about, what, the wisdom of nature? Is that what you all say over there?
We believe Mother Nature got it right the first time, Michael. Yes, that's absolutely correct.
How you doing?
I'm doing great, thanks. How about yourself?
Pretty good, all things considered. You haven't been on for a while, so it's nice to have you on.
It's great to be back. Thanks for hosting me.
Yeah, it's our pleasure. Last time you were on, you were Senior Vice President of Innovation, R&D, that's product development at New Chapter. You still doing that job?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Always, innovation never stops, does it?
It does not. No, I mean it's a wonderful time, especially in the internet age, because so many new articles are being published, and the rate and pace of new discoveries and really just being aware of them is exponential to what it was even 5-10 years ago. So it's definitely an exciting time to be in product development.
And you wanted to talk about energy today, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, it sounded like everyone is interested in energy. You, myself, obviously all of your listeners, and as you were talking about at the top of the hour, there are many different ways to get at that. And so hopefully we can have a conversation about, some of those healthy ways, as you were suggesting, and some of the others. And blueberries, as you were talking, are certainly one of my favorite food. And when you have whole blueberries, you get not only those polyphenols, as you were talking about, which are powerful antioxidants that actually can help with sustained energy levels, but you also get a delicious fruit without a lot of sugar. Blueberries are very low glycemic, and so when you start to make them into pies, that equation may change a little bit, but I know they get tastier that way too.
Yeah. Blueberries, fresh, frozen, whatever. Consume them. We come back, we're going to talk about this business of energy, how to energize your body and your mind. Be right back.
As a family-owned company since 1968, Now Foods has spent the last 46 years building a legacy in the natural health industry as a trusted leader. Now provides a comprehensive approach to wellness by offering more than 1,400 high-quality health foods, supplements, sports nutrition, and personal care products at an affordable price. Now believes that natural is better. They don't use artificial colors, flavors, or sweeteners, and they offer many vegetarian, organic, and gluten-free products. Their foods are all non-GMO. Since their beginning, Now has grown to become an award-winning leader in the natural health industry. But one thing has never changed: their commitment to providing the highest quality products at the best value to empower people to lead healthier lives. High quality doesn't have to mean high price. From essential oils to amino acids, multivitamins to natural sweeteners, Now has you covered. To find a store near you that carries Now products, or for more information, visit nowfoods.com. That's nowfoods.com. Still looking for your fountain of youth? It's Zinnia. Look no further than the beauty aisle of your favorite health and nutrition store. Zinnia is the newest product from Form Essentials, the brand that brought you solace. So you know it's filled with the highest quality ingredients. Many cosmetic products only treat topically, while Zinnia addresses aging and hair loss from within. Formulated to support the growth of radiant hair, skin, and nails, Zinnia is sure to help you turn back the hands of time and assist you in aging gracefully. Zinnia provides a spectrum of key vitamins and other evidence-based natural ingredients such as alpha-lipoic acid, biotin, and collagen and elastin peptides, all combined in one capsule for your convenience. By promoting beauty from the inside out, you're strengthening your cells and creating a lasting enhancement to your natural beauty. Zinnia fits into your daily routine and can be taken to boost your current cosmetic products. Available now at leading health and nutrition stores. Ask for Zinnia by name. Start taking Zinnia hair, skin, and nails today and get ready to look amazing.
Is your skin showing signs of aging? Do you want hair with more body and stronger nails? Add Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C to your daily routine to help you regain your youthful, vibrant appearance. Collagen is the body's key structural protein, and it is critical to the elasticity and strength of connective tissues like skin, ligaments, and tendons. Recent clinical studies suggest that supplementing with collagen may reduce wrinkles and increase the firmness of your skin, improve the thickness of your hair, and strengthen your nails. Previously, medical studies also show a wide range of benefits from collagen supplements that may help with your joint pain, bone strength, and exercise recovery. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C provides 100% pure collagen that's hydrolyzed for maximum absorption. Results are felt and seen within weeks. Super Collagen Plus C promotes a healthy body by providing specialized nutritional support to help fight the effects of aging. Neocell's Super Collagen Plus C products are available everywhere fine nutritional supplements are sold.
The ever-increasing stress and toxicity we are exposed to from our environment, diets, and lifestyles make internal cleansing a necessary part of a good health regimen. Founded in 1980, Yerba Prima was the first company to launch a whole-body internal cleansing kit. Since that time, they have continued to develop and manufacture a complete range of all-natural, high-quality fiber and internal cleansing products. By using all-natural psyllium fiber and no harmful stimulant laxatives, all Yerba Prima fiber and internal cleansing products can be used over a long period of time to ensure optimal health and regularity. With nearly 30 years dedicated to all-natural cleansing products, it's easy to see why Yerba Prima is a leader in the fiber and cleansing products category. Learn more at yerbaprima.com, YERBAPRIMA.com, or visit your local health retailer. Yerba Prima, pioneer in internal cleansing products.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Natrol, Own Your Health, Alga Life, Algae for Life, Neocell, the true science of collagen, CV Sciences, from seed to shelf, New Chapter, the benefit of nature's wisdom, Yerba Prima, pioneers in internal cleansing, Form Essentials, makers of the sleep aid Solace. Now introducing Zinnia for healthy hair, skin, and nails. Let's Talk Nutrition on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Welcome back to Let's Talk Nutrition. My guest is Graham Rigby, and with New Chapter. Graham, welcome back to the show. So, in terms of for you personally, when what do you do? What is in your mind to do when you're trying to boost energy levels in your body? What are some of your main strategies or tactics?
Yeah, Michael, when you think about energy, it's hard to dissociate energy from stress because there's usually either a positive feedback loop or a negative feedback loop. And when we think about, what's stressing us in our lives, there are ways to combat that. And even when we get stressed, when we're, in a situation or we've got a deadline at work or, lots of responsibilities at home, that enlightened stress can actually cause oxidative stress, can cause inflammation in the body. And so having a suite of strong antioxidants can actually help maintain and sort of steady your energy levels even better than a typical stimulant. I think a lot of people will think of, when I'm feeling down or feeling tired, I need a stimulant like caffeine in order to sort of get back up on the horse and feel great. Mm-hmm. But that can put you in this negative feedback loop of stimulating the body's adrenals and then coming back down. And I think what most people are looking for is that kind of steady stream of energy where they feel like they can get through their day without needing to resort to maybe a lot of caffeine in the afternoon or some simple sugars. And it's interesting, when you go back to the doctor who first coined the term stress, a doctor by the name of Hans Selye, he actually is famous for saying it's not stress that kills us, it's our reaction to it. And in each of our cells, there's very small microscopic power plants called mitochondria. Mm-hmm. And these are the specialized components of our cells that actually produce energy for us. And they combine sugar and oxygen to create energy. And a natural byproduct of that process, much like a combustion engine in the cars we drive around, is exhaust, or in this case, oxidative stress. And that oxidative stress, even at the smallest level inside our cells, can actually reduce and slow down our energy production, making us tire. And so having very strong antioxidative vitamins as well as herbs and other vitamins that can make these mitochondria work harder for us is an excellent recipe for steady, sustained energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and talking about stress, for the body to engage that stress response, the fight or flight response, it turns out that it takes a lot of energy to sustain that process or to get that process going or to keep it going or whatever. And sometimes it goes on too much and becomes chronic stress and really has horrible side effects. But the process itself requires a lot of energy, uses a lot of energy. That's why oftentimes people feel flattened out by it when they're under a lot of stress. They just lose their ambition and their energy to do things. So your point's well taken. So managing stress clearly is one way to help with energy. Getting enough sleep and rest helps people to feel more energized and is essential, no question about that. I always tell people food equals energy, energy equals calories. So you mentioned the mitochondria. That's where you're going to try to convert those calories into energy to make ATP and keep the body going. That's all day long. Body's trying to make ATP all day long from the sources, the initial sources, carbohydrate, fat, and protein. So at New Chapter, you do have, besides, of course, proper sleep and rest, exercise, managing stress, eating a diet that's with the right foods, energy-laden foods, you can also use a supplement strategy as well, can you not?
Absolutely. Yeah, and it's interesting, when you look in nature, as we talked about from the top of the show, New Chapter, we're an herbal company at its very core, and there are some environments on planet Earth that are extremely stressful and harsh. And oftentimes, plants which don't have the benefit of humans of being able to go inside or, leave a particular stressful or harsh environment, they need to adapt. And so there's a particular root, a botanical called rhodiola, which grows in Siberia at over 10,000 feet, which is a very low oxygen or hypoxic environment, and it can be very harsh in terms of weather. And so oftentimes when we consume botanicals that are grown in these harsh conditions, we actually can incorporate some of those same beneficial defense mechanisms that the plants themselves have developed to survive in those. And so rhodiola is an absolutely fascinating botanical. It's actually one that can help us deal with anxiety and stress, a lot of the causes of that fight or flight response. It actually also has a very positive effect on our mitochondria. And so not only is it bringing down and allowing us to react appropriately to stress, it also does give that natural boost to our mitochondria. So it's kind of a double win, if you will. It's dealing with, maybe some of the cause of your energy crisis, but it's also making sure those mitochondria are getting the most out of the energy from, the food and obviously the simple sugars that are broken down from that food that we're ingesting.
Yeah, you're listening to Graham Rigby from New Chapter. We're talking about energy today, energy health, if you will. And rhodiola is a product that they have. You can go to newchapter.com. If you're watching the show, we're at their website now, and we'll see if we can find that rhodiola product. We'll show the image of that, and then we're going to talk about another supplement product from New Chapter called Perfect Energy. And when we come back, we'll talk to Mary in Lansdale, Pennsylvania. Be right back.
Looking for the perfect complement to your beauty regimen? Try Form Essentials Zinnia. The finest of its kind, Zinnia offers twice as much biotin as other formulas, which has proven to unlock the vibrancy in even the dullest of hair, skin, and nails. Zinnia breaks through and rejuvenates cells internally, helping you achieve the allure of effortless beauty. Reviving your hair, skin, and nails has never been easier. This essential blend of biotin, alpha-lipoic, and hyaluronic acid, collagen, and vitamin C creates lasting enhancements to your natural good looks. Don't go on wondering, you're worth the results. This combination of ingredients can only be found in Zinnia. Pamper yourself with a proven bit of affordable luxury and start looking your best. Ask for Zinnia by name at your nearest vitamin retailer to begin your journey to restored nails, head-turning hair, and radiant skin today. For more information, visit formessentials.com.
When your alarm goes off, do you jump out of bed with excitement? Or does it take multiple alarms, a few snooze buttons, or a morning caffeine fix to get you going? These habits and daily stress cause a vicious cycle in which sleep becomes increasingly elusive. In fact, 54% of Americans report struggles to fall or stay asleep. For a better night's rest, look no further than Solace, an all-natural dietary supplement that supports healthy sleep and relaxation, so you get the rest you need to wake up clear-eyed, alert, and ready for the day. Solace has given thousands a better night's rest and the power to take back their mornings while enjoying the day ahead of them. Solace is formulated with non-addictive, scientifically proven, all-natural ingredients that support sleep and relaxation, such as melatonin, tryptophan, and 5-HTP. For more information or to order Solace, visit takesolace.com. Solace for healthy sleep naturally.
Net. WHMZ.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Now Foods. Our products work. Nature's Dynamics. Garden to Gummy supplements made by Dad. American Biotech Labs. Your daily immune system support. Renew Life. The Digestive Care Company. Country Life. A leader and authority in natural health and nutrition. Enzymedica. The enzyme experts. Nutrix Hawaii. More nutrition, better health. Purely Hawaiian. North American Urban Spice. The only oregano oil you can take on a daily basis. Let's Talk Nutrition. On the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Energy. Food equals energy. Energy equals calories, right? That's the connection. Food equals energy. Energy equals calories. And what you're doing is when you eat food, your body's in the form of carbohydrate, protein, and fat. You're going to take the energy that's found in that food, the body will convert it. You don't, by the way, you don't create energy. You can only transform it from one form to another. And that's what the body does. And it will transform take the chemicals that are found in the food and transform them into a form of energy called ATP. That's the immediate energy the body needs. Body's making ATP all day long. And if you don't nourish the body properly through diet and dietary supplementation, you're going to run, you're not going to feel well and you're not going to have enough energy. And the body will catabolize itself. If you don't feed it, it'll feed off itself, and you don't want it to do that. So you get the point. Talking with Graham Rigby, and we had mentioned rhodiola is a supplement from New Chapter that can help with energy in the body. They have another product we'll get to in a second, but we had a caller waiting, and I appreciate her waiting, Mary in Lansdale. Mary, welcome to the show. You had a question?
Yes, thank you for pick up my call.
My pleasure.
When I just came home, I turned on the radio, listened to your show.
Yeah.
You talk about blueberry.
Yeah, blueberries.
Yes, but I did not hear the whole thing. But my question in my mind is, will blueberry, you talk about cooking blueberry pie?
Yeah.
That's what I started. Can decrease the anthocyanate by 21%.
Yeah, that's true.
Right. My question is, when I eat the blueberry in the yogurt, this is what I do every day. Put the blueberry in the yogurt and stir together and eat together.
That's great.
Will yogurt decrease anthocyanate level too in the blueberry?
No, because there's nothing chemically in the yogurt that's going to undermine the chemical properties of the blueberries. With cooking, what you're always worried about is heat. Mm-hmm. That's what you're worried about, and breaking down the compounds because of too much heat. Turns out that the blueberries, in fact, some of the polyphenols were boosted in that experiment, and the anthocyanins were dropped a little bit in their potential. But on the whole, the cooking of the blueberries didn't undermine the polyphenols to the extent that it rendered the blueberries nutritionally worthless. That's not the case. So, yeah, but with as Graham pointed out, when you're eating blueberry pie, of course, then there's all the other stuff. You have to get the sugar and the crust and whatever else. But, yeah, you're better off. What you're doing is just fine. No, it won't affect it at all.
Good. I appreciate you very much.
Oh, we appreciate you, Mary. Thank you for calling. It's nice to hear your voice.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, Graham, welcome back. The only problem with some of these, she's doing it herself, but some of these products where they have the yogurt, they'll put the fruit in it, but they put a ton of sugar with it as well, and I don't know, it just sort of wipes out the health benefit, but that's just me. Oh, my goodness. So you have a product called Perfect Energy.
Yes, we do. Yeah, and I think a lot of some consumers will certainly search out and actually enjoy the discovery of finding these different botanicals in that might help with their energy problems. And there are other consumers, probably more than the first group, that just want a solution provided for them. And so Perfect Energy is a complete multivitamin with 23 fermented vitamins and minerals that also comes with a perfect complement of herbs, including rhodiola, and also herbs like green tea, schizandra, maca, and a proprietary grapeseed extract that all work together to provide the sustained energy boost that we've been talking about today.
So we're showing, if people are watching the show, we stream, of course, as we broadcast the show, and we're showing an image, Perfect Energy. You have, you also have, are these two different products? You have Perfect Energy multivitamin. Is that the same product?
Yeah, it's one product. So, we know that most consumers are taking a multivitamin, and so several years ago at New Chapter, we decided to, make it easier for consumers to get sort of an assortment of herbs along with their vitamins and minerals and daily nutrition. And so in this product, which is formulated by experts here in Vermont, naturopathic physicians, holistic nutritionists, and of course, master herbalists like the founder of New Chapter, Paul Schulich, we work together to select optimal levels of the vitamins, especially the B vitamins here, which are really going to help those mitochondria unlock energy and unlock carbohydrate from food, as well as, add these potent full-spectrum herbs like rhodiola rosea, like green tea, and like this grapeseed extract. And we talked before about rhodiola living in harsh conditions at 10,000 feet in the Siberian plateau. Grapeseed is another interesting story, and we actually source our grapeseed from New Zealand, which is an amazing place if you've been there. But unfortunately, they have a real threat in that there's a hole in the ozone layer above New Zealand. And so the people and the plants that live in New Zealand are actually exposed to more UV radiation than you are in the great state of Florida, or that certainly we are in Vermont.
So is that hole in the ozone a function of a climate change?
It is, and unfortunately, it's a function of all those chlorinated fluorocarbons that led to big hair in the 1980s, and refrigerants and all the rest of it. And we talked about getting those out of our, which collectively as a species we've done, but there was damage. And so what that means is, the people and the plants in New Zealand, they need to respond to that. And so when you think of, again, much like using rhodiola's natural sort of defenses to survive at an extreme environment, in the case of this grapeseed extract, the same phenolic compounds you were talking about, the blueberry, a lot of these, a way to think about them is they're essentially the sunscreen for plants, because plants can't walk out of the sun like you or I when we've had enough, or we've gotten to a certain place. They're going to be out there if it's a baking sun all day. And so these phenolic compounds actually cover the seed, in this case, in a grape seed. And so they're actually protecting that seed, because that's the most important piece at the end of the life cycle for the plant, that seed survives, it can be planted and obviously regenerate and grow into another plant. And so that same sunscreen, it's the same oxidative stress that in this case the sun is creating that is created in our cells when we're making energy. And so we can harness the power of those phenolics from this proprietary grapeseed extract to deal with that oxidative stress that we ourselves are creating when we're creating energy. And a byproduct of that is we can continue to produce the ATP, or the cellular energy, in our mitochondria longer than we would without these antioxidants on board.
For sure. Come back. We'll have the LTN Health Question of the Day. Don't go away.
At Canavest, we believe that the future of hemp is unlimited, and through innovative and responsible application and science, we will enhance the prosperity and well-being of our customers, employees, and communities. As pioneers, our long-term goal at Canavest is to locate hemp seed processing mills near to our future family of hemp farmers. These local factories will convert hemp seed into nutritious oil, protein powders, bread flour, and hemp meal. Canavest supports local efforts and believes that sustainability starts locally. Exactly. Canavest was named one of the Nutritional Outlook's Best of 2014, and we are committed to pioneering the hemp revolution as the world's leading producer of quality hemp-derived CBD products. Resistance to change is in great part the result of trying to do today's job with yesterday's tools and with yesterday's concepts. The hemp revolution is here, and it's up to all of us to change perception and to impact policy. Will you join us in this movement? Learn more about the education and science behind Canavest at canavest.com.
Exclusively from Natural Factors.
I'm Dr. Michael Murray. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to talk with you about PGX, a truly revolutionary natural product that works perfectly to help get at the core issues that make weight loss so difficult. PGX is a clinically proven way to help people to achieve their ideal body weight that is safe and natural. PGX leads to a dramatic reduction in the glycemic index of any food or meal. It also ultimately causes the release of compounds that achieve two important goals in weight loss. One, telling your brain that you're satisfied so you eat less, and two, improving the action of the hormone insulin. If you've ever tried to lose weight and failed, it's not your fault. You just need the tremendous support that PGX can provide. For more information on making your weight loss dream a near effortless reality, please go to pgx.com.
At Country Life Vitamins, we've been helping people live happy, healthy lives since 1971, and we believe integrity should always be our #1 ingredient. We are committed to this belief because you deserve high-quality nutrition, specifically crafted with the highest standards to support your health. Country Life's manufacturing facility is an NSF GMP-registered facility, as well as USDA-certified organic, so you can feel good about the products you're taking. Country Life Vitamins is also the first supplement company in the United States to have a complete line of products certified gluten-free. That's over 500 products. Country Life Vitamins' pledge of integrity is based on 5 standards: authenticity, cleanliness, freshness, consistency, and accuracy. Ask for Country Life's top-selling products, such as Coenzyme B Advanced for increased energy or Flex-Able for joint health. Country Life Vitamins' commitment to ensure all of our products are pure, wholesome, gluten-free supplements full of natural goodness provides peace of mind with the knowledge you are using a brand you can trust.
When you're passionate about your health, that passion leads to the knowledge that exercise and a healthy diet are not always enough. Sometimes you need the extra nutritional boost that only supplements can provide. If you are looking for the leading national brands of vitamins, supplements, health and beauty, weight loss, or sports nutrition products, look no further than Vitamin Discount Center. Voted Best Independent Chain by Vitamin Retailer Magazine, Vitamin Discount Center has been a trusted and valuable nutrition resource to the Tampa Bay area for over 15 years. With daily savings up to 50%, Vitamin Discount Center offers the best prices on the highest quality nutritional supplements. Not only will you find unbeatable value, your visit includes access to a staff educated on the application of products to help equip you with the products and information you need to proactively improve your health. To locate the store nearest you, visit vitamindiscountcenter.com, as well as access to articles on popular health topics, promotions, events, and thousands of products to shop from right at home. Your search for an affordable solution to better health is finally over. Vitamin Discount Center. For life, for less.
Did you know that when it comes to supporting whole body health, there's an herbal supplement that may be as important as your daily multivitamin? Discover Zyflamend Whole Body from New Chapter. Formulated to support a whole body, healthy inflammation response. An ongoing natural process and part of the body doing its job. We often think of the inflammation response as something we can feel, such as where there are sensitive nerve endings. But did you know that we can also have an inflammation response we can't feel? And whether we are aware of it or not, our inflammation response can affect the whole body. Zyflamend is a patented blend of 10 remarkable herbs, including pure and potent turmeric, that help balance and support your body's natural, healthy inflammation response for overall health and wellness. And it's clinically tested. Discover the premier herbal supplement for whole body health from New Chapter, Zyflamend Whole Body. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Available at your local fine health food store.
Let's Talk Nutrition is brought to you by Nubian Heritage, Global Healing, Modern Wellness, BSN, Finish First, Nordic Naturals, pure and great tasting omega oils, Jarrow Formulas, superior nutrition and formulation. Natural Factors, where great health begins. Kyolic, aging makes the finest garlic truly odorless. A. Vogel, Europe's leading brand of herbal medicine. Let's Talk Nutrition, on the web at letstalknutrition.com. We're back from the break, so let's rejoin Dr. Michael Garko.
Yeah, welcome back. Welcome to Let's Talk Nutrition. Here's the LTN health question of the day. We do this every day around this time. If you have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. Earlier in the show, I was talking about a study that came out of the American Chemical Society. You should go to their website, by the way. It's kind of interesting. You'll find they do some interesting work there. Nevertheless, in this particular study, they were trying to improve the cognitive functioning of people, and they did 2 studies. And they had one study in which the participants had mild cognitive impairment. Well, when they gave them some blueberry, it was frozen, it was powder. And when they gave it to them, their cognitive performance improved and brain function generally improved, this blueberry powder compared with the placebo group. So that's good news. I could tell you more, but you get the point. But here's the question. Currently, there are 5.3 million people who suffer from Alzheimer's disease. Experts are projecting that it's going to increase. The prevalence of Alzheimer's is going to increase. By 2050, what are they projecting? What are experts projecting relative to the number of Americans who will suffer from this degenerative disorder? Could it rise by 20% or could it rise by 40%? I'll give you 2 choices today. Make it simple. What are they projecting? That Alzheimer's could rise by 20% or rise by 40% by 2050? 877-897-8255. 877-897-8255. Part of the rise is attributed to the fact that people are living longer. It also may be that we're not living as healthy as we should either. After all, there's 68% of the population is overweight or obese. You know the story. Graham, welcome back. You had mentioned stress earlier and how it can undermine people's energy levels. I guess I would be remiss if I didn't ask you. You have a supplement or 2 that focuses on stress, do you not, at New Chapter? I don't know. Graham, are you there? Maybe you can't hear me. All right, Stephen will find him. So when we get Graham back, I'll see if I can get him to talk about their stress product. And this business of Alzheimer's, it really has, okay, you're back. Okay, we found you.
I was having my own moment of stress there, looking for some stress products, Michael. So there you go.
I would be remiss if I didn't ask you about your stress product.
We do have some additional products, and again, New Chapter. We usually look for foods that are going to help us in those, and so things like chamomile tea, which a lot of people will take to sort of take some of the stress and anxiety off. But one of our favorite herbs at New Chapter is an herb that's commonly known as Tulsi or holy basil. Mm-hmm. And this is an incredibly powerful and revered herb in the Ayurvedic or subcontinent Indian tradition. And this is an herb that everyone in India drinks daily. Tulsi tea is sort of a ritual. Mm-hmm. You sit down in India and you drink it. It's really given to mothers, during nursing all the way through life, much like turmeric, another incredibly revered herb in India. But holy basil has an incredibly strong antioxidative, and so it has been clinically shown to reduce those sort of stress levels that we're looking for. And it's certainly a product that many of us here at New Chapter swear by. And in addition to products like Perfect Energy, We also have a product called Perfect Calm, which is sort of Perfect Energy's complement. If you find that you need those herbs like holy basil, like chamomile, along with a full complement of vitamins and minerals, you can take that comprehensive multivitamin formula that not only is going to give you your nutrition, but will also help you deal with stress every day.
Yes, and if you're watching the show, we're showing you images. We're showing you the Perfect Calm, and we also showed you
Holy
the
basil.
Holy Basil Batman. We showed you we showed you the Holy Basil. We've talked about these on the show before, and you should visit newchapter.com. The health question of the day is: experts are projecting that the current rate of Alzheimer's disease, its prevalence, which is at 5.3 million generally, is going to increase. Is it going to increase by 20% or 40% in 2050? Let me give you a hint. It's a dramatic increase. 877-897-8255. 877-897-8255. You have the right answer, you'll win a $25 supplement gift card. While at Expo West, I saw the New Chapter booth, and everybody was pretty busy in that booth, Graham.
Yeah, it was. We had a great show. It's amazing. You know, it's such, and you've obviously been going for several years like I have, Michael, and it's just always rewarding to know that our industry is vibrant, that people are seeking out natural and healing foods, and, you know, that show has just gotten bigger and bigger. I heard estimates of over 60,000 people there this year, which is amazing.
80. I heard 80.
80. Wow,
80.
That's
yeah. When I checked in,
a significant increase.
When I checked in, I asked how many were registered, and they told me about 80,000. I thought, wow, incredible. Maybe 15,000 or more companies. But New Chapter was right in the heart of it, in the supplement portion of the show, the Anaheim Convention Center. I talked to a couple of your folks there who have been on my show. So, yeah, it's all good. And it's nice to have you back on the show. You haven't been on for a while, and we appreciate your contribution. And visit newchapter.com to make sure, you know, you get in touch with all the wonderful herbal-based products that they have. They've been around a long time. Great company. Graham, thanks so much for being on today.
Thank you, Michael. Have a great day.
My pleasure. So, okay, we have a winner. Robert, what's the percent of increase were they projecting? 20% or 40% increase in the prevalence of Alzheimer's by 2050?
40%.
40%. Some are saying it's going to triple by 2050. Wow. Congratulations. You won a $25 supplement gift card. Thank you for listening. Thanks for calling in, Robert. Appreciate it. And remember, take care of yourself. Why do you want to do that? Well, you know why. Because your health is your wealth, and your health is the wealth of those people that care about and love you. I'll see you tomorrow.